Hello, everybody. We're going to crochet tonight on the night owls. Hi, Denise. I didn't put the night owls down there. But we are going to crochet some Halloween. Oh, I've got to mute this on the TV. For God's sakes, what am I doing? Hi, Rachel. We're going to crochet some Halloween colored granny squares. Just plain old granny stitch. Oh, you know what I need to do first? I need to roll this in a ball. Of course, I went to start a new purple yarn, and of course, you know, that big plug comes out the center. Okay, let me roll this up. Wait a minute. Maybe I won't have to. There we go. Of course, I found the center now after I pulled it out. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some white. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain up 3. Basic old granny square. All right, but yeah, I need to learn to talk, don't I? How's everybody doing tonight? So, 3 doubles, chain 2. You know what? Since I'm going to make this bigger, I'm going to use a size I hook. I'm going to do the I hook. The I hook, the I hook. It's just one size bigger. So, chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Into the center. The first chain up 3 serves as our first double crochet. Chain 2. So what's everybody up to tonight? Whew. Telling you. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, in St. James Low, it's 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 50 degrees.
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. What's the 4, 5, 6 for, Tony? Everyone give a thumb. Thank you, Rachel. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. I usually don't put white with granny squares, but or Halloween ones, but I thought I would this time. Hi, Kimmy. I thought she was going to bed, sweet pea. I'm flipping back and forth between watching you and Eric. Okay, sweetie, that's fine. She's probably laying down and watching us. Okay, 1 to 3. Up in the top of that 3. When I do that, I always slip over to the corner. A lot of people don't do it that way, but I do it that way. Where's me scissors, me scissors, me scissors. I'll change each round. I always turn it. I always turn my hook around before I add another color. She's a hooking tonight in order to keep my circle straight. So after this, I'm going to go with the black. Now we got to find the center. Thank God it's right there. I think. Yes. right there. We're going to go with the black. Let's get the black up in here. I always make it this way, and then I flip it around. Do you guys do that and go back the way I came? It keeps your square straight. I found out the hard way when I first made my first granny square blanket. Why are all these little circles not complete? Are all these little granny squares tilted one way? I thought, why is that? And then I figured it out. Turn your square each time, each round, and go back the way you came. Oh my God, what did I do there? Black yarn at night. Devil's delight. Black yarn in the day. Devil's way. We hate our black yarn, don't we? I will get your package mailed on Wednesday. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so now I'm going to chain up 3. Susie's doll's not as cute as I thought it was going to be. She looks like she's crazy, the doll does. Made a short of her. I'm losing my touch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 8 people and 6 thumbs up. Chain 2. 3 double crochet. I really don't mind black yarn. I don't either. It's, it just, since there's some, white up against it. And I don't mind the black and the sparkly at all, because that's, oh, did I really do this? I did. I thought I had the center. This is mainstay, which is so much softer than Red Heart. I thought I had the center. Thought it was coming out the center. Well, I only got to do it for a little while, and then I'll get the center one. Lord have mercy. Lord, 15 people and 6 thumbs up. Welcome in, welcome in. Sometimes I use a neck light to help me see the stitches on black yarn. Yeah. I wish I could do that, but I have my eyes, crazy as they are, when I have cataracts. I only have one cataract. I've had one removed off one eye. It makes it really hard. But I really do like my new phone holder I have here. I'll find that center thread when I go to use this again. Sometimes they're so easy to find, and other times it's a pain in the booty. Mainstay is just so soft, I can't get over it. And 2. Just a basic old granny. 15 people watching, 9 thumbs up. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And I hope that you will come in and subscribe to all of my beautiful friends, because they're amazing. They're amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Can't believe all those videos I have. It only got 2,600,000 and something views. It's hard. YouTube is hard. So hard. It's the hardest side job you'll ever have. Okay, where is it? Chain up 3. Right there. Right there it be. Right there. Let me stitch on over to the other side. Some people stop right there and start their chains, but I like to slip on over to the corner. Slip on over to the corner. Clip and snip. Clip it and snip it. And I'm going to turn back this way. I'm going to move that. I'm going to go orange. I need to get out another bottle. Well, how you like that? Have you ever had a bottle of yarn? Apparently I have. Because I said I need to get out another bottle of yarn. Well, I almost said it. I'm out of Wapple Pops and too lazy to go to the store. My husband had a lot of them. I don't use a necklight. Welcome in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hi, Manuela. There's Manuela. She's everybody's saying hi to everybody. Didn't get a notification. YouTube is acting weird. And everybody's saying, hey, hey, Manuela, hi, Kimberly, and hi, Susie. And Susie, I don't think so. 2 million views. Wish I had that. 2,600,000 and something. I made a video. I never did that before. I wasn't meaning to brag, but it'll be 4 years in October I've had this channel. I'm a bit behind on video making, working full time. I miss my time to make videos. Oh, yes. I would know how that is. I'm dropping 2 videos a week and a short. Yeah, I do. 2 lives every day. I didn't always do that. Sometimes I used to drop five shorts a day. That's why I don't do videos anymore. I just do lives because since I do this vertical thing now, because it's helped a lot. Okay. So for our Halloween square, I'm 60,000 views. Well, you're getting there, brother. You are getting there. 2, 3. Shorts really help, though. They really do help. Hi, Junior. How you doing? How's the puppy dogs? The puppy dogs, the puppy dogs. They're doing okay. Is your weather cooled off down there, Junior? I said down there because Junior's like in the state below me. Oh. It's so weird how some people have a wrench and some people don't. It doesn't show. I swear I just saw a spider crawling me. I killed a spider a while ago on my arm. One was just crawling on my arm, pretty as you please. Oh, if is today your birthday? Colin, what are you doing? That's my kid right there, so I'm saying crochet. I've not had a soda for 2 days. Oh, I had a soda today. What am I talking about? I missed my soda poppers. Is today the night? Oh, it's midnight. Oh, it's Kimberly's birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's Kimberly's birthday. Happy birthday, Kimberly. Happy birthday to you. Colin, is any of that stuff in the fridge? Can I have some of it? I love water, but do you drink out of all of it? I'm so thirsty for something that tastes good. I'm almost about to drink a Wobble Pop. Ugh. That'll be the day. Ugh. Happy birthday to do 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 do. You got sugar lemonade. Don't you have anything? Try to get us a soda water, Colin. Ah, yes, it's Miss Kimberly's birthday. Lechuga? What's that mean? My child is crazy. Oh, Colin, we have any of those little packets that we used to put in the water? Little fruit packets. Denise says, hi, Brother Colin. Okay, so there's that one. Snip it. Snip it good. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I don't know why that's what that name is. I think it's off of a game, Caucasian preset. I don't know what that means. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the purple next. This is my Halloween granny square. So I stop there. We're gonna turn it this way. And I will make the edge green. Is Susie here? I thought she was mad a while ago. Didn't I tell you, Denise, I was going up on Granny D's? I'm calling her Kim. I'll go up on anybody's panel except, whose, if Johnny's not there. We'll not go on. If Johnny would have been there, I wouldn't have been up there. You got a Roku remote right there. I know I do. What are you saying about that? What do you want me to do with the Roku? What is he talking about? Is he being a smart ass? Yeah, that's that spring green. What's that child talking about? What's Colin doing? Colin, I did something. It's jacked up now. What's that kid saying? Being a fart knucker or what? You got a Roku remote. I know I got a Roku remote. What do you? Give it a thumbs up. I did. I just gave it a thumbs up. It's not what I said, Cullen. I said, give me something good. What did I tell him? I thought I... Game over. Oh, Lord, I don't know. I'm working on Halloween Granny Square. Kimberly's working on a cardigan. English people call cardigans jumpers. Now he's called them sweaters. But a lot of people call sweatshirts sweaters. Ooh, spooky. Not really spooky. It's just like the Halloween colors, purple and black and orange and green, but I put a little white in the center. Taking my sweet time doing it too. Slow poke. Slow poke. I dread seeing the sun come up every day. I do. You're doing the moss stitch? That's Granny D's stitch. She likes the moss stitch. Hmm. $13 thumbs up, 19 people. What's Miss Manuela working on? I missed it. There was a lady named Noni. She was not lucky in love, but that was okay because she never did love a man anyway. Well, she's got bare feet. See him? La 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 la. I got cords in the floor and trash, and I really don't care. My boots came in. You didn't know Goodyear made boots? What's a good year for boots? Anyway. Yep. I'll tell you about my life right now. My husband is absolutely insane. You guys know that. He is making me not want to live anymore because things are so bad around here, and I'll just tell you guys up front. I am miserable. I am severely depressed. That is why I go live every night. All I do is cry. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. All I do is cry. I feel like I'm dying inside. My son is depressed. We don't know what to do. I want to put my husband in an institution, and he won't go by his own free will. And the only way we can get him in there is if Colin and I go to the courthouse and we have the paper signed and we have him committed. My father-in-law and his whole family want us to do that. But my son has got Stockholm Syndrome. And what that means is, if you guys know what that means, if you know what I'm talking about, Colin feels like he's betraying his father if he puts him away. And my husband is bipolar, and he's stuck in a state of mania. And he's also has paranoid schizophrenia, and he's stuck in that right now. And I'm telling you guys, I'm pouring my heart out to you, and I'm telling you exactly what's going on. And he can't get out of it, and he's bought 6 cars and spent over $60,000 in about a 4-5 month period of time. And he's wrecked every one of them. And how he's escaped alive, I don't know. Has to be the good Lord above watching him. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-laws, and nieces on his side of the family and my side of the family were praying. And we're all very religious family, and we don't know. We've been praying for years. No, not getting no divorce, no. Because I have nowhere to go, and we don't want to do that right now. We'll tell you about that later. But anyway, what did I just say? About his schizophrenia. Okay. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Okay, so my husband is very threatening. He keeps threatening my life. It's like he's not himself anymore. And it's like he's possessed. It's like he's not even himself. My husband was very conservative with money. He wouldn't even spend $1 for a soda pop for years. He saved all of his money. He's spent all this money, bought all these vehicles, like 6 vehicles, in the last 4 months. None of them work. He's wrecked them all. He spends every bit of his retirement, and we don't have food in the house. I've lost a bunch of weight. Yes, I'm still heavy, but I've lost a bunch of weight. Not necessarily because of my diabetes, but because there's nothing to eat. And I'm just telling you the truth, because it's the truth. And I'm eating enough to keep us alive. I get Social Security too, but it's hardly anything. And my son and I are paying the bills. He drinks beer a lot every day. Spends his money on that and gasoline. And he runs his car. He wrecked one he got a loan on, a big one. The rest he paid cash for out of our 401k that we had been saving for our kids. And he's dwindling that down to nothing. And he's totally out of control. He's threatened his whole family. It's really, really bad. It is. I have never seen a horror film or any story as bad as what I'm living right now. And if my son would just go and we put my husband somewhere and get him some help before he hurts himself and he no longer lives. But my son won't. Would say you could stay with me. No, I will never stay with anybody. Because here's the way I feel. I made this bed. I'm lying in it. I made this bed, I have to lie in it, but I do need to get my husband some help. Because he won't go anywhere for help. He's been in treatment centers before. He went on his own free will. This time he won't. And all I need is Colin to go with me, but because we live in this house. So I don't know what's going to happen. And he doesn't take his cell phone with him. He goes out in the daytime. Now he's taken Colin's car. And he won't take his cell phone because he knows then we can track him. And we could send the police after him. And it's really bad. It's so bad. It's worse than any movie I've ever seen on domestic violence in my life. You guys wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it at all if you heard what goes on in this house. It's that bad. It's the worst. The things that he does, it's like he's possessed by a demon. It is worse. He hears people talking to him. That's the schizophrenia. And he's stuck in a manic state with his bipolar. He can't get out of it. And I don't know. I'm faithful. The Lord's going to take care of it. But even his father and mother, they're both ministers and they're very good people. And we don't know. We don't know. You don't ever ask God, when are you going to help us, God? We don't know what it's going to take. But he needs to be. I think that, but Colin won't listen. It's up to us to sign the papers for them to come and get him and commit him, but Colin won't do it. So now you guys know why I go live every night. You know why I laugh a lot. Of course, I do like people, and I am a family. I'm a people person, but I'm dying inside. I really am, and it's so bad. It's so bad. I hate to see the sun come up in the morning. I hate to wake up in the morning. I hate the nighttime. Oh, he's hurt us. He's hurt us several times. Seen a tractor in automotive section at Walmart and was going to put that in a family member's vehicle. What? I seen a tractor in automotive section at Walmart and was going to put that in a family member's vehicle. But yeah, it's really bad around here. So, if you guys don't ever see me for a week or so, yeah, it's bad. Really bad here. And, well, we did. We tried that in the car. And he found it and ripped it out. And he won't take his phone. So we are like on borrowed time. And and he carries something on his person. If you know what I mean. You can't say that on YouTube. Can't say that word. You can't say that word that starts with a K. Now watch this will buffer. You can't say that either. So I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack every day. I know everybody's got a hard life, but he's not in his right mind anymore. He weighs as much as he weighed. My husband does when he was 12 years old. He doesn't eat. He does have, he had to go to the hospital when he had that car wreck, this last one, and he borrowed all that money. Or well, he got the money and he got a loan. I mean, he paid cash for the 5 cars he bought. And he tore every one of them up. Hello, Ava Flores. Buenas noches, saludos de Morelos, Mexico. Hello, welcome. He did pay cash for them, but he got him a real nice truck and got a loan on that and wrecked it. And they said that he's drank so much alcohol that after 55, it starts affecting the brain. And it seems like he's got dementia. So, and he'll get up 2 or 3 times a night. He walks in his sleep, and then that is why I stay up all hours of the night, because I'm afraid to sleep. Because he hates me for some reason. He just started hating me, and I don't say anything to him because I'm afraid. Like today I said, "Here's my Halloween square, all the crazy ends sticking out." And please, I said, "Can you?" This is before he started getting drunk. He's back there asleep. He's back there passed out from drinking and doing his other stuff. I'd say he drinks almost drinks a case a day. He spends all of our money on booze and smoke, if you know what I mean. He doesn't eat. He has not had he did eat. He didn't finish his food. At one time, he was about 220 pounds. Now that was at his heaviest. If I weighed 220, I'd be skinny. I mean, I would be pretty thin. I'm 6 foot tall. I mean, I wouldn't be thin, but I wouldn't be fat. I mean, I can be 130 and still look thin. And he's like 120 pounds, something like that. He's 6'1", and doesn't eat. He looks like he's in a concentration camp. And it's just, and he's continuously talking to somebody, which he's always done that because he has the paranoid schizophrenia. But the night that he wrecked the truck, he was gone. And he called Colin and he said, "Colin, I don't know where I'm at. You got to come and find me." And he had his phone with him so Colin could see where he was. So Colin went and got him. And, he had to leave the car. So they called his brother, and his brother went back and with him and drove the car back. And he got home. Colin got him set down and got him calmed down. Let me see what Tony says. It takes me multiple days to film a simple graveyard. They are all within 5 miles from here. Every time I get set up to film, my phone rings. I have to pack up and come home. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Ava, hey there. Nora, you're beautiful. Thank you, Junior, honey. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tony. But anyway, they got Kim home, and he comes to the house and he runs over to. We have this table right by the door, and he runs in, and we've got this antique, like candy dish and Indiana glass candy dish, and we keep our keys in there. And he ran over there real fast, and he got the keys to his new truck. He was in one of the older trucks that he bought. And he ran and got those keys, and he took off. And we were like, oh my God. I said, Colin, we need to call the police now. He said, no, Mother, we're not calling the police. They'll put him in jail because he's drunk. And I'm like, Colin, I need to. And then, And so, anyway, 4:30 in the morning, he calls, and he said, I've had a wreck, you guys, and my car's hanging off of a cliff. I've ran it off it. And we're like, oh my God. So here we go again. And he needed an ambulance right then and there. The truck is still there because we don't have no money now to call a wrecker. So this truck that he bought, it's only a few years old, is hanging there. So it's just insane. It is totally insane. Our house should be condemned. There's a huge tree on it. We didn't have any insurance, so we live in 2 rooms. Oh gosh, Tony, I'm sorry. We didn't have any home insurance for a real long time. And we just finally got some last year in 2024. We didn't have any. It's expensive here because you got to get the tornadoes and stuff like that. There's my Halloween square. First one. It's bigger. It's about 6 inches, I would say. But I don't know. Life is hard, isn't it? God. And you think as we got older. But I just don't understand my husband's, why he let himself get so. I mean, I thought, well, I'm 65, in my 60s. Well, I need to call the police, but Colin won't let me. You know what I'm going through, man? Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that. And spousal abuse, it could be the man can be abused by the wife could be abused by the man, domestic violence. Looks like there's a fly on my towel. If there is there a fly on my towel, on my blanket? Looks like there is one on my, by that green yarn. Maybe it's just a piece of fuzz. Oh no, it's up on the television. Life is so dang hard, I'll tell you. I truly feel your pain. My electrical is on 2 zones and one is off, and the wires coming in the house is disconnected, just laying on the metal of the breaker. Oh God, Junior. That's so scary. Yeah, we all pray for each other. I'll tell you. I'm so tired of worrying. I feel so bad for my dogs because Kim just yells at them all the time. And I'm like, they're just animals. They don't know what's going on. And Sassy, she's the biggest one. She's scared to death. She don't understand. It's just... If she would just go to a nursing home, we would both be so much better off. Is she able to walk or anything by herself? Does she need... God, my husband would never take care of me. If I ever got to where I couldn't. I can't do much because of my... So she can still make decisions and stuff. Does she have a nurse come in or anything? Is there... do they suggest she go? Well, it's not your job. Does she have a nurse that has to come? Not to be nosy, but do you guys get help, or because she's not really retirement age, or does she get disability? I'm sure she probably gets disability because she's disabled. I would, but I wouldn't want him to if it was too much for him. And my husband, he, my husband's threatened to do me in a lot. I mean, every single day. He says if it wasn't for Colin, he would take care of me. He's been saying that even before he was really bad. And his mom said he really hates himself. That's why he talks so bad too. And he does, as he knows he's a failure and he's an alcoholic and this and that and the other. And this is his own mother talking about him. And he was really close to his mom. And this summer he just went off the deep end. Off the deep end. Big time. I've always had problems with my husband. It started in 1996 is when he started getting crazy. I changed diapers, cleaned bedpans, cooked, bather. No nurse, just me for the last 2 years. Gosh, Tony, bless your heart. Does she know? I mean, is she in her right mind or? And you guys don't have kids together mutually. You have your kids from a previous marriage. It's a lot, Tony. God love you. When I had the heart attack a few months ago, I didn't even go to the hospital because nobody to take care of. Oh my God. Did you, did you go to the ER? I mean, my God, that's so terrible. Does she have family or anything? Yeah, I know, Junior. I don't want you to worry, but I worry about us too. And I don't know what to do. He won't go on. He won't go. He needs to be out of here. He needs to be in someplace. He won't go on. But he's been in treatment centers 3 or 4 times. They won't take him by just taking him in and checking him in anymore. They said the only way he can come is if we sign him in. And in order to do that, we have to go to the courthouse and sign him in because he won't always own free will. It's really crazy. Hello, Chimaka. Michael? Hello? Welcome in. Is that Michael or Michelle? Sometimes she thinks Claire, but no, for the most part, a blood clot burst in her right midbrain. Oh. But she can make decisions like she don't want to go to the nursing home. I mean, because I was thinking maybe you could get a hold of, check with the nursing home and just put her in there. I mean, if she get disability, they would, probably take that money to pay for it. Get Denise, darling. Okay. See, it's bad all around. People, bless everybody's hearts, my God. My husband, he is just so mean. I mean, the things that come out of his mouth is just like, it's not human. I've never heard anybody talk that mean. Like the Bible says, you got to watch your words. Whatever you speak, you've already committed the sin. Let me tell you, the things that he says he's going to do to people, and I mean harm them, like hurt them. Hi, Tamina, honey. I finally got your package sent out to you, darling. Should be there pretty soon. Well, you had your overnight job? You're the hardest working thing. It's that yarn and a little skeins of weird yarn. It's red heart and some wooden crochet hooks, and I think I gave you some dish rags. It wasn't much. It was your winnings. Homemade crocheted cotton dishcloths. I kind of think Susie's doll's ugly, though. She may not like it. I think she was mad at me tonight. But I told her at the beginning of I told you guys at the beginning of the live I was going up on these. For some reason, I didn't put the flower in the right place. Don't look right. Flower on the bottom of the dress. What did I do wrong? Put a flower there, and I skipped a space and put a flower there. But for some reason, that one don't look right. See, flower. I didn't have a doll was not easy to make. Crochet dolls are not the prettiest because they've got the crochet faces, She's a little short, fat baby. She got the bloomers and little. I only had those flowers. Ordered more from Temu, but who knows when they'll be in. But for some reason that's the only flowers I had. She got some little eyelashes. Okay, let's see. So bad I went to Whole Foods from 1 till 9:30 and then went to my second job from 10 to 6. Sleeping there tomorrow. It's your birthday. Oh, another birthday. Thank you, Denise. She's kind of a weird doll. Hard to make. Kimberly's birthday was today. Oh, you still have her? Cool. Yeah, I made you and Granny D one. Granny D was talking about hers tonight. I made one for Lori's Crochet Corner. Who else did I make one for? Can't remember. I made them some for other people too. Sounds like it's raining here. Been collecting over 10 years. Oh boy. You know, I thought about this camera thing that I've got. I may be allergic to the metal. There's my toes are showing. Because the metal that rests on my neck, I've got a handkerchief underneath it, but it's like I've been itching ever since I started using it. And it's like I've got hives all over my body. Could be nerves, I don't know. I haven't ate anything different. I didn't really use no new soap or laundry detergent. But I mean, I have got, it's like hives all over. I'm a plush collector, Build-A-Bear exclusively. Although I have thought about seeing what they're like. Seeing about a reborn. I just gave like 4 away. Now, what got you into the Build-A-Bear ones? Build-A-Bear bears, Junior. I have a Build-A-Bear cat that I got at the Goodwill. And it's really cute. And I bought it there. It's the last time I was there, which was about over 10 years ago. And I didn't know that it had you press the hand and it made a meowing sound. And when I buy something from a used store, I always put it in the washing machine with blue jeans and wash it. Just put it in the regular washing machine on the regular cycle, and it's plush, and I wash it. Take it out, throw it in the dryer, and they never fell apart on me. And anyway, when I went to the dryer to get it out, I heard this grumbling sound, like it was trying to talk. Like I heard something making a weird noise, and then I picked up that bear, and I thought, oh my God, this had a noise. It actually did something. And then I noticed on the hands it had a thing that you push to make it talk. Well, it didn't talk anymore after it took a bath and went through the dryer. It was a cat. It's really, really cute. I don't know where. I don't know if I got rid of it or I still have it, but it was really cute. And then I'm looking in, I have this book of collectible toys and retired toys. And what do you think was retired and worth a lot of money? That very cat. And her name was Babs. And she's like 500, it's worth like $500. And here I had one, but they had to have the original tag on it and be in mint condition. I was like, wow. I ruined that. I was like, that's me. Tearing something up. I used to get Barbie dolls, and I used to make dresses for them, and real fancy dresses, and I would sew them, And I used to sell them in my craft shows. And I had them in my craft booths, or at the antique mall, and all the places I had stuff in malls all over town. Anybody that had a antique mall or a craft mall, I had a booth. I mean, at one time I had like 8 different places. I had these. Always had some kind of side job going. Now I'm so burnt out, I don't have anything going but YouTube, and I was always selling online. As soon as I got the internet, I started selling on eBay way back. As soon as I heard about it. Purple. Go that way, yeah, purple. And then in 2011, I found out about Etsy, and I started selling on there. And I didn't sell anything this past Christmas, but the Christmas before that, I sold a lot. That's the last time I sold anything. But at Christmas time, I still do sell to family and friends. I make stuff and sell, and I didn't just do things I made. I used to I used to work hard. I used to go to auctions. Every time there was an auction, I'd go. I was always searching for inventory. And I did it all. I really don't. But anyway, I did. I worked hard. Your reborn dolls will scare a baby or scare your puppies to death. Oh, you saw me. You were interested. It's cool. I have this doll, and it's from like 1902. And she's called a La Petite doll, French doll. And she has teeth and everything. And I think she's cute as she be, but a lot of people are scared to death of it. And she's over there on my rollator walker right now. I need to get her moved. She has the original clothes on and everything. And people come to my house and are like, oh my God, that doll is scary. I really do need to take her off there and put her back over there on my bed. But I was cleaning one day and I took her off the bed and cleaning off the bed, and Stella saw her and she jumped back. She was on her hind legs and she barked and she walked around her, the doll, and it was so funny. And then Sassy noticed it the other day and she was scared to death. She would not walk by that thing. You just got to learn, Barbie doll. You didn't know, you probably knew back then you were going to be a hairdresser. My first Barbie doll was a PJ, and she had pigtails, and I just wanted to comb that pigtails out. I didn't want her to have pigtails. You know, she had the rooted part in her hair, so I gave her a shag hairdo. This is back in the 70s, and kind of like that wolf cut now that people get that wolf haircut. My sister said, you need to get one of those. Those are really good for people with thinning hair. And I said, are you kidding me? You know how I hate layered hair. Oh, God, I hate layered hair. And I said no, because I looked like I had a mullet. It makes me sick when I see these men with mullets. I'm like, what are you doing? Big Head, Bear-Me, Smiling Monkey, and several other Build-A-Bears I have. Oh, cool. Yeah, I bought a Build-A-Bear from Salvation Army Thrift, and it actually had somebody's voice inside of it. Yeah. I was like, yep, don't like that. It just started randomly talking. Oh, got several with that box and most batteries needed. Yep. Yeah, I collect dolls, but if they look creepy, they stay right where they're at. Don't need no creepiness in my house. Yeah. Yeah, I have like 6 storage tubs back there in my hallway, pushed back in this little cubby hole that's full of dolls. And I need to get them out. Thing is, we've been getting rid of so much stuff. I've been going through so much stuff that we've got, like the Salvation Army, a place called the Caring Center, the Goodwill. I've taken them so much stuff that they tell me that they can't take any more stuff. Because I'm just, when I get on one of my things where I want to clear stuff out. And so I just put it on Marketplace and say it's free, and people, if they want to come and get it. I mean, I got rid of Barbies that were the Christmas Barbies still in the box. They're not worth anything, you know, because they were so, you know, mass produced every year. I mean, my sisters used to always get them, and I mean, people paid good money for them. They gifted us. I gotta get a drink. And they ain't worth anything. Yeah, I got some dolls that would freak you out. They're antique China head dolls. My oldest one is from 1864. They're not creepy, though. I mean, a lot of people are creeped out by them. They're just the China head dolls. I love them. They're my favorite kind of doll. I really like them. This is wow. Oh boy. Good gosh. It's 20 minutes after midnight. Okay, September. October's next month. And then November. I gotta go to the doctor in November. I'm looking forward to that. It's no big thing. I mean, just I hope we have a car to get there. That's the thing. I did a lot of my ones that I didn't want. Took out the magnet and gave them to the nursing home. Oh yeah, the magnet that's in their mouth because it can mess up pacemakers. Yep, I have a bunch of pacifiers that have the magnet on them because I used to make reborns in the early 2000s. It'd take me a week to make one, and I'd put those magnets in their mouth, and I'd just take regular passies and cut the nipple off and put the the magnet on and glue it on, and then put a piece of thin felt over it and put them on. But yeah, the nursing homes really like them. But I remember making those things, and God, it was so much work weighting them. People would buy them from me, and I'd make them and sell them on eBay. God, I can't believe I ever worked that hard. And I worked full time. I was teaching school full time. And working. Coming home and working like a dog. And then during tax season, I worked all day teaching kids. And then I would come home, cook dinner, wait for my son to get home from school, and wait for my husband to get home, and then I would go down to my friends who lived 45 miles away. She had a tax business. Now she done taxes all year long. And I would go down, but during tax season, sometimes I'd be there till 2 o'clock in the morning. And I would go down and work for her. I'd always work on the weekends. And, I mean, geez, and this is only during tax season that I work on the weekends. But I was always there when she needed me. And then in the summer, when I should have been off, now, there were times I didn't work now, but I'd work 2 months in the summer. I'd get a job in the summer. Usually I worked for Subway. But when you got a family, it takes 2 people to work. And I'm telling you, I don't know how I did it. I barely do anything now. It's pure craziness. Pure craziness. Whew, life is hard. Sometimes I think back about then, I'm thinking, did I really do all that hard work? Hey, Chris, how are you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, and Tamina, you work so hard. God love you. What you been up to lately, Chris? Got some good people in there. Everybody can drop their links if they want to. I think everybody here's got a channel. Still got 13 people watching it. 22 thumbs up. That's great. Thank God I'm smart enough to know when to say no about working overtime. I hear you. I had jobs before I taught, and I used to tell them when it was my day off. I used to always have people saying, will you work for me? Will you, you know, they'd always, a lot. I'd say no. It'd be my day off, and I'm not going to work for you. I never asked them to work for me. And I did not ever answer the phone when it was my day off, when my job was calling. No way. I was like, ain't gonna do it. There is no way in the world. I was like, no thank you. $25 awesome people in the chat, 23 thumbs up. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you will subscribe to me and to all of these awesome people in here. Got a lot of good folks in here. Whew. Well, it took me almost an hour and a half to do 2 granny squares. Did a lot of talking though. 2 Halloween granny squares. Halloween colors. Two plain classic granny squares. one's kind of hairy looking because it's got the, doesn't have the sewn in, but there's what it looks like. And these are big, so. Oh, for a minute there I thought I didn't get all the colors in. But anyway, wait a minute, why does it doesn't look the same size. Oh, there we go, it does. Guess I just had to give it a good pull. A good pull and a tug. But Halloween granny squares. And I may take 4 and could do 8 and sew them together. Be cute to make a bag. Anyway, cute, huh? I like them. Pretty pretty. All right, well, I'm going to get on off here. You getting a head start on Halloween stuff. Yeah, but usually I got all kinds of stuff made, but I've got quite a bit of stuff over there. Good to see you, Chris. This one needs a new camera and needs 500 more subscribers, 3,600 watch hours, and another year, so YouTube will pay me for it. Yeah, YouTube, it don't pay much. I got 40,000 subscribers, and I'm like, where's the money? I don't even get a check every month. I did for the last 3 months, but it ain't much. I'm going to work on my day off. It better be double time. Tell them. Don't start yawning. My depression barely makes me get on here. I know how that is. I get on here because I'm depressed. Susan Buttermore says, hi, welcome in. And hi, Susan. And Denise says, like them too. And everybody's saying, good night, everyone. Good night, Outlaw. Yeah, I'm going to get off here too. Thank you guys for coming in. Hope you have a good night's sleep. God bless everybody. And hope you all sleep good. And I'll see you later. Prayers to everybody. Love yous. Love you very much. Okay, y'all. Thanks for listening to my yammering on. Love you big. And happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Ooh. I like that little square with a little bit of white in the middle there. The classic granny. All right. Okay, kids. I love you. Thank you for coming. Bye for now. God bless. Love you.